This year's senior inline playoffs began with an absolute bang last week, after two thrilling games were won by both teams that went into the fixtures as underdogs. It means that the Ducks and Venom each took a 1-0 advantage into this week's round 2, knowing another win would secure them a spot in the final. And in the first game of the night, the Ducks faced a Beast side who saw their 10-game winning streak ended last week in that shock defeat. After last week, the league champions would have been looking for a quick start, and that's exactly what they got, as Antoine Dahl crashed in the opener. It was met with an immediate response though, Esther Bertram levelling up scores. The Ducks seemed to be struggling to match the intensity they produced last week, and with the Beast looking more threatening, calm finishes soon came from Matt Francis to make it 2 and quickly 3-1 Beasts. Francis wasn't shying away from any defensive duties either. As the half continued, it seemed that shots that were falling for Ducks last week just weren't finding the back of the net this time around. And the Beasts have been ruthless all season against opponents who don't take their chances. Ethan Fowler showing why he's the league's second top scorer with a quick double, moving his team 5-1 out in front. Into the second half, the Beast continued to look dangerous. And with time ticking away, Andy Stanworth made it 6. That score almost seemed to wake the Ducks up, as Jack Kelly pulled 2 quick scores back to make it a 6-3 game. But it would prove to be too little too late. Standout player Matt Francis soon bagged his hat-trick, and with it the game. Final score, Beast 7, Ducks 4. Game 2 of the night matched up Venom versus Scorpions. Venom held the advantage going into this one after an incredible last-minute comeback win last week. But the Scorpions had finished as runners-up in the league this year and could take confidence from the fact they had beaten Venom on 3 previous occasions going into the playoffs. Great hustle from the first whistle though saw Venom take an early lead through Carrie Davis. However, it wouldn't last long. Danny Ross, now the only player in the league to score over 30 goals this season, tied scores at 1-1. Both teams seemed to hold the ability to create chances from any player. So when a rebound fell to Craigie Chipunza, he made no mistake. Again, Venom's lead wouldn't last long though. Jorge Ramos sneaking a powerful shot under Venom's Nick Francis, moving scores to 2-2. Next, it was the turn of new recruit for Venom, Liam Mackay, to get on the score sheet. But Mackay was quickly ruining a miscued pass, cut out by Liam McRae and confidently dispatched. And before the half was out, a lovely finish from Kathy Aguilera, her third of the season, capped off a quick turnaround for the Scorpions. Less than a minute into the second half and Venom were left frustrated again as they went further behind, courtesy of good work by Andrew Mackay. But the team in green weren't done just yet. Firstly, a rocket from Liam Mackay pulled them to within 1. And then a scrambling effort from Carrie Davis again levelled scores at 5-5. Only seconds after the restart though, an unfortunate slip from Nick Francis was ruthlessly taken advantage of by Kieran George. As score stood, Scorpions were taking the game into a decider as Venom pushed hard for an equaliser. Then, with just under 30 seconds remaining, the chasing team were awarded a penalty. Craigie Chapunza versus Stu Duncan in net for the Scorpions. And it would be Duncan who would have the final say in the game. A strong double save helping his side hold on to a win and also take this playoff series to a decider. So looking ahead to next week, incredibly all 4 teams are now 1 win away from reaching the final. The playoffs are perfectly poised for another 2 cracking games that will determine, one way or another, who our finalists will be.